About the ice cream and Netflix, just what was your grieving process like after the game?
Honestly, just pouring my time into my kids and my wife, and replaying the game over in my mind. Went in and watched the tape and just tried to put it to bed, tried to put closure on it. It's difficult just because it's still so fresh. It's all anybody's talking about for 2 weeks. As it leads up to the Super Bowl, and I think after this week everything begins to subside, and it gradually goes away. But listen, the sting of that, I expect to be there for a while. But listen, I've got bigger things to get onto, and that's my family right now, and the off season, and coaching football, and helping out with lacrosse, and watching them play soccer, and all kinds of other stuff.
And what's your plans? Are you staying for NFL honors? Do you have any idea about the MVP situation?
No. I'm in and out. Okay. I'm in and out. Just taking care of a few things, and then I'm going to go back with the family.
What did you think of Commissioner Goodell's press conference? Did you hear any of it, or?
Yeah, I saw pieces of it. I saw the address. About the call. Listen, I think that it would have been better served hearing that and probably a little bit more back on Monday or Tuesday after the game. I think that's what we all expected. I think that is really the responsibility of that position. After something like that happens, because obviously it's significant. If it wasn't significant, everybody wouldn't be talking about it for 2 straight weeks. And I think it caused a buildup, right? It caused a swell that everybody was waiting for a response, and so I think it just put more pressure on the situation for him, and put him in a position where he wasn't going to be able to succeed with anything he said on Thursday or whenever the press conference was. So that's a response that should have been heard Monday or Tuesday after the game.
June, after the game, you said you were pretty positive you'd be back. Is that still?
Yeah.
How you feel? Yeah.
And what do you think the league should do now in the aftermath? I mean,
listen, it's not first of all, there's no way to fix what happened, right? I think what it did is it just brought to light the fact that there could be a situation where a call like that determines a game, right? In a very critical situation, and potentially a very obvious call. Not every call is that obvious, and in most cases, penalties are, stuff's happening fast. It's judgment calls. How do you review penalties? So I'd ask that question. How do you review them? Maybe there's a few penalties that you designate as being reviewable. Maybe you give the opportunity for a team to do it, once or more during the course of a game. Maybe all those calls go up into the booth within 2 minutes, just like they do for all reviews now. So it sounds like there's a lot of possibilities. It's just a matter of narrowing that down as to what the best solution is, but I imagine there will be some sort of solution.
And you bounced back from heartbreak last year. What gives you confidence you can do it again?
Because we have the same type of guys, and guys that are continuing to evolve and become more mature, and become more veteran. And listen, this is our window. Like we're within our window, and we've got to seize the opportunity.
Drew, should the Saints be here this week?
Well, it's there. I've lived my life by worrying about the things that I can control. I know there were things that happened in that game before and after that call that were within our control, that we could have done better, that would have resulted, I think, in a win. So it's unfortunate that, the most obvious of those things was the no call, because arguably you do the math and we would have been kicking a field goal with 15 seconds and we'd probably be here. But I focus more on the plays that we could have made that would have gotten us here anyway.